Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, your boy Samson Biggs, and we're here with another video. Ooh, let's get this party started. We're going to talk today about the Jordan Peterson and Obese Sports Illustrated model. And yeah, so Jordan Peterson, he gets on Twitter and he says that this obese a lot of people say plus size models. I call them obese models because that's what they are. Let's just call it is what it is. It's a nice word, plus size. Ding. You're not obese, you're plus size. Well, you know, the truth is you're obese. You're not just overweight, you're obese. And now we got obese women on the covers of these magazines, especially Sports Illustrated. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with, say, an obese model on the cover of a food magazine. Because, you know, she eats a lot. You know, this big woman, she needs a lot of food to keep up that big amount of body fat that she's got on her body. I mean, look, that's just a ton of body fat. That is a lot of body fat. People don't realize how much body fat that is, but that is a lot of body fat. Like when I was a personal trainer, I used to have this big giant thing that was body fat. It was 5 pounds worth of body fat. It was just this huge yellow glob of nastiness, and I had a 5 pound thing of muscle, and I would show the people that I train, hey, look, this is what 5 pounds of fat looks like, and this is what 5 pounds of muscle looks like. The muscle was small, nice and lean, skinny, and then you had this big, fat, ugly glob of body fat. And this is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing. There's so many obese people in the United States right now, about 50% obesity. 50%, guys. 50% of the country is obese. Okay? And you know what? I'm not going to say this day and age that it's not hard not to be obese, because it's easy. It is really it is hard for you just to live as a person. The reason being is because back in the day, you didn't have food everywhere. So you had to wait till it was time to eat. Most people just ate 3 meals a day, and you had to wait for those meals. There wasn't snacking in between. There wasn't soda pop. There wasn't snacks everywhere you go. There wasn't fast food. You had to wait. So it wasn't really hard. And then also, they didn't have cars, so you had to walk everywhere. So a lot of people were lean and mean and muscular, fit, thin, and healthy. Right? But now we are living in an age where 50% of the population is obese. Okay? 50% of the population is obese, just covered in fat. And that's why obesity is the real pandemic. We like to think that COVID is such a bad thing. But the truth is, the real pandemic, the real killer, is obesity. Heart disease, diabetes, so many other ailments are linked to obesity. And now we got companies, and it's good, it's nice, it's hold hands and sing kumbaya type of thing, where everybody's like, let's sing songs and hold hands and be nice to each other, and let's let obese women be on the cover of magazines, and let's promote obesity. Let's say it's cool to be obese. In fact, there's so much misinformation that people actually think it's healthy to be obese. Oh, you just got a little bit of extra fat on your body. But the truth is, obesity is the biggest killer in the United States. And starting worldwide, it's starting to gain worldwide. So, Jordan Peterson getting hated on by all of the woke sensitivity police. Okay, the sensitivity police are like, you're beautiful just the way you are. And they don't have the balls to tell somebody, hey, look, you're eating too much. Sometimes people need to tell you you're eating too much. It's like an intervention, right? We have drug intervention, but guess what? We need to have food interventions. Yes, people, we need to have food interventions. If you're a relative, a friend, or family is just getting too out of control, overweight, you need to say, hey, look, you're eating too much. You need to calm down on the calories. You're eating too much calories. You're eating too much stuff. Okay? And Jordan Peterson, he tells it like it is. He's not going to hold your hand and tell you, like, whisper sweet nothings in your ear when the truth is you're overweight and you're obese. We have become way too soft in our society. Way too soft. In more ways than one. It's crazy. It is freaking crazy how soft we are. That we can't handle. Jordan Peterson is right. I don't care. Yes, if you're overweight, yeah, you can have a pretty face if you're obese. But just because you have a pretty face doesn't mean you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful on the inside. Okay, well, let's just not we're not talking about the inside. And the truth is, not on the inside. Not on the inside, because if you're obese, you are not healthy. Okay? People tell me I'm not healthy because I take testosterone, hormones. And they're right. They're right. You're right. It's not very healthy to take hormones. But guess what's even more unhealthy than what I'm doing? Overeating, becoming obese. More obese people dying of heart attacks than bodybuilders. You can be like, oh, bodybuilders are dying from heart attacks. Well, guess what? I can tell you, there's thousands, hundreds of thousands more obese people dying from heart attacks than bodybuilders. And you can take that to the bank. Diabetes. Diabetes is crazy. Crazy. So many people getting diabetes. Obese people getting diabetes. Fit people do not get diabetes. Maybe like 1 in a billion. But fat people get diabetes all the time. Constantly. Constantly. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Okay? And so we, as a society, we need to learn how to give a little bit of tough love. Tough love. There's nothing wrong with tough love. You women, I know that you love to be nice to each other, but gosh, it's time to toughen up, Buttercup. Toughen up. Somebody needs to say, hey, look, you're getting too big. You're weighing too much. I know a lot of men are too scared to tell their wives that they're eating too much. Right? No, don't say that to your wife. You're eating too much. You don't go work out. You weren't like this when we first got married. Well, grow some balls. Tell her that she's gaining too much weight or leave her. And if you're gaining too much weight, same thing. There comes a point where you have to say, look, it's time to change, and you got to change. It happens to me a lot. I go up and down in body weight. And you know how I know I'm doing wrong? I'll start eating freaking crap. I'll eat Oreos and chips and ice cream. And then I'll start gaining some body fat. Not a lot of body fat, but just enough that I know, whoa, you're getting too much body fat. So I stop. For the next 6 months, I stop eating chips. I stop eating French fries. I stop eating ice cream for 6 months. You know, then I start thinking around again. But here's the thing. Obese people don't. They just keep going. A lot of these obese models, they just keep going. They just keep eating. They don't stop. And now that they're getting paid to be obese, I'm just saying, look, for me, obesity is just as bad as COVID. It is. It's a health concern. We need to think about that. We need, you know, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. You know, you want the best for people. But people eat so much, and then the moment that you tell them, hey, you're eating too much, they get mad. People get mad when you tell them they're eating too much. I get it. I get it. You know, this is why I've gotten to the point where, like, people are like, hey, can you be my trainer? And I'm like, why? Look at you. You don't want to freaking get fit. You know? I've had people argue with me. Oh, I can eat that. I can eat as much as I want. Why are you paying me then? Why are you giving me $400 a month to be your trainer, and you're just going to keep eating? I told you to stop eating, and all you do is eat, 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 eat. I'm not mad at Jordan Peterson. He's just telling it like it is. Most people don't think obese women or men are attractive. But so it's funny is because he's a man, so he can. If he says obese women are not attractive, he's going to get skewered. I'll probably get skewered for making this video. But if a woman says, oh, she's not attracted to an obese man, nothing. Nothing. Welcome to the double standard. It's your boy, Samson Biggs. And, you know, if you're overweight, hey, just cut the calories, man. Or woman, whatever you are. Just, you don't have to eat everything. Okay? You don't. And if you feel like you're gaining too much weight, pull the eating back. Learn to eat less. Millions of people have done it. You can do it too. It's your boy Samson Biggs. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more videos shortly.